Good morning. We just finished breakfast over here and I'm so excited. Let me show you what Dan pulled in last night that I was greeted to this morning. KitchenAid! My new stand mixer is here. I am so excited. It is literally like Christmas Day, and if I could wait to use it till Christmas, I would have just wrapped it and opened it on Christmas, but I can't because I need it for a lot of Christmas baking. So, and Thanksgiving and all the things. So I get an early Christmas gift and I'm so excited. If you don't know, maybe a month ago now, it was around my birthday. So maybe 2 months ago now, a little while ago. My KitchenAid broke, and because I was dumb, I used too much load in it and it was cold dough. I broke it basically. And I knew I needed to replace the gears. So my dad kindly replaced the gears for me. I, bought some replacement parts. My dad did it for me. It worked for a minute until it went to like high speed or under any sort of load again. And then it broke again and the gears broke. Sister was nice enough to let me like borrow this one or whatever. It's just way too small for our needs, and I'm not a huge fan of this tilt one now that I've had the lift. So this time I was like, okay, I need to call KitchenAid. There's no KitchenAid like in my city, only in like the major city in Ohio, Columbus. So they gave me the option of bringing it to Columbus to their warehouse and getting it fixed there, or mailing it to them. You want some snacks? I just do not have the time to drive to Columbus and do that, so that was out. And to mail it to them was, as you can imagine, mailing a KitchenAid is pricey. So I was like, well, even if it's pricey, how much does it cost to do the repairs? And they were like, well, it's usually between $100 and $200. So I was like, Went online to see if there was an early Black Friday deal, and there was. Plus, you could buy 2 and get even more money off. And my sister just got married and wanted a new KitchenAid, so we teamed up together and got KitchenAids, and it would have been about, I don't know if it would have been cheaper than shipping it and repairing it, but it would have been very close. Anyway, it's like Christmas morning over here. I'm so excited. There's another package though, and I haven't even checked what that is. Let's open that up real quick. Oh yes, it's this, which is a gift for Juliana. I got it on the deal of the day for Target. So it's a very exciting day here for sure. It's like Christmas morning. It's freezing like Christmas morning too. It is so cold in our house, but we are not turning the heat on because it's gonna warm up way later today. So I'm gonna throw some mascara on real quick and then go out with the kids and get a coffee and then do the grocery run because I am just so cold. And I don't know if I've even told you guys this before, but I'm learning Korean. So you can see like on my mirror here, I have some of my Korean phrases. It's been honestly hard learning Hangul, and really fun though, and rewarding. And I just forgot as an adult how much I love learning. So yeah, I'm gonna throw some mascara on. Lately, I've been noticing that without mascara, I feel like I look a little dead, so I've been making sure to put that on before I leave the house. My go-to right now is L'Oreal's Lash Paradise. Love a good drugstore thing that works. If you have a specific one that you like, this is running out and I need to get a new one, please put it in the comments below so that I can give something new a try. Back from Aldi. To start us off, I grabbed 3 bags of pepitas. These are literally always gone. They are hardly ever at the store, so whenever I see them, I get 3, 1 to use now and 2 to have to store, because I use these on salads, we use these to snack, and then I also use them in granola. We go through it pretty quick. So picked up 3 of those. Also some bananas, onions, Honeycrisp apples, and celery, some mushrooms. It's kind of all the fresh today. We thankfully have a stock up. I also picked up some disposable pans. I am doing a meal train this week, so I wanted to make sure I had that. We're out of wipes, so I grabbed those. We're doing lots of stews. The weather is kind of changing, so we're gonna have some warmer type meals. So I wanted to get some baguettes, one also for the meal train. And then the girls wanted some bagels, so Isabel picked cinnamon raisin and Hawaiian. I think she thought that was plain, but we got Hawaiian. And then 2 loaves of the sourdough. That's kind of our typical bread that we get. Isabel also requested some beef sticks. I don't know. I don't eat these, so she really wanted them though. And then some salami for school lunches. I also grabbed some yogurt bites for Gerard. He hasn't really had these yet, but I thought he's probably now at the age where he could and he might enjoy them. Lots of dairy for a couple of the dinners, and I'll go through my meal plan later, but like one of them is baked ziti, for example, and that's the meal train one, so needed kind of 2 of those for both. So some mozzarella cheese, some sharp cheddar. The kids like to have melted cheese with crackers, so we always have to have this on hand. And then some mild cheddar shredded. I got 3 things of cream cheese. Again, 1 to have now and 2 to stock up on because we got lots of bagels. And then, you know, in warm weather, lots of different recipes call for cream cheese, so it's always nice to have on hand. I also picked up some sour cream because we were out, butter because we need one every single time, and Parmesan cheese, again, for the ziti. I also picked up some strawberry yogurt. This is Juliana's favorite, and that's what she requested at the store. And then for the ziti, again, 2 ricottas, 1 for me, 1 for the meal train. I picked up 3 dozen eggs. That just is, you know, for everybody. We need a lot of eggs around here. Usually I do 4, but there was a limit today. I couldn't get more than that. I got some frozen cut green beans. I'm doing Mongolian beef, so this will go with that meal. A pizza. This is the penne for the ziti. A gallon of milk here. I also picked up some tomato sauce. That's again for all of our meals, the ziti in particular. We're going to do a lentil Swiss chard soup, and so I needed the lentils for that. Juliana also requested the peach slices. She loves these, but when I get them, I always make sure to get the ones that are in the grape juice, not in the high fructose corn syrup. I don't know if you even knew that they have separate ones, but they do, so little fact in case you didn't. Also picked up some Great Northern beans and some cannelli beans because we do lots of, you know, chicken chili type things in the winter, so it's always good to have those on hand. And then a tomato paste. Here we were kind of running low on our storage bags, so I got a freezer quart and a storage quart, as well as a freezer and storage gallon size. The girls each picked a bar, so of course they picked like the worst ones for you, but the chewy dipped, but 2 of them picked that, so 2 of those, and then 1 of them picked kind of the variety pack. So again, it was definitely interesting having 4 kids and them getting to pick what they wanted today. Another thing they tried was these. I would not recommend them because most of them came without straws. So I don't know what they're supposed to do if they don't have straws on them, but I think 2 of the 6 or whatever pack, 8-pack had straws. Not very great. Also picked these up. Again, I like to say the kids have cheese and crackers a lot. They really like that. Each girl picked out some chips here too. We got the pretzel sticks. We got Chex, cheddar Chex, nacho like Dorito off-brand, cheese curls off-brand, and then the sour cream. We also got bagel chips, but Isabel must have ran off with those because I don't know where, I don't see them here. And then finally, it is Advent calendar season at Aldi. I went ahead and picked up 2 of the chocolate ones. Man, just the 2 different styles here. Typically, I will do 1 kind of more of the expensive Advent ones, like where it has like a little couple toys in it, and then 2 of the dollar ones. That way each kid has something to open, but I'm not spending hundreds of dollars on Advent calendars. I did see this tea one as well, and I picked that up for Dan and I. I thought it would kind of be cute. I don't usually get one of these, but it says that it has, you know, 2 for each day. And so I thought maybe it was something we could do as a couple and just have something, you know, fun to do together that could be kind of like date-like during the season. Now that I have the groceries put away, I'm gonna go ahead and start dinner. We're having a little play date later with a friend who's in town, and then the kids get home from school, and then we have to leave for gymnastics, so we haven't even had lunch yet, but it's time to start making dinner. It's just sometimes how it goes. So the one I'm gonna do tonight is the lentil chard soup from the Feeding a Family. I've talked about this cookbook before. It's one of the 2 that I pretty much get all my recipes from. So highly recommend this book. Everything in it is so delicious. And I'm gonna go ahead and get started on that. Okay, so I am just now stirring all of the vegetables together. In here, there is lentils, carrots, celery, onion, garlic, and then I used kale instead of Swiss chard just because I typically go to Aldi and they don't carry Swiss chard, so I just do a little kale substitute there. Look how beautiful that is. Just so pretty for fall. And now that that's been cooking, I'm gonna go ahead and add the chicken broth and a couple of seasonings, some tomato paste and cumin, but that will kind of get this going for the day. While that is cooking, Rosie's gonna help me make the little Crispies that are gonna go on top, right, Rose? This is like a really easy part that she can pretty much do all by herself. So she's already got some cheese in a bowl. You're gonna do a little bit of this in there.
What's that?
That's called a quarter cup. Go ahead, you can put that in there too. You are an expert. That's perfect. And then do you want to do a quarter cup of these as well? Basically, this is a mix of pepitas, breadcrumbs, cheddar cheese, and Romano cheese. You gotta have a whole cup of that, honey. And it's like a little cheddar crispy for the top of the soup, like a little crouton almost.
In most of this, where we have to get a lot.
So now she's taking her little mixture and putting it in a pile. We're gonna have 8 little piles, and then those are gonna go in the oven at 325 and melt into little cheese Crispies. Rosie's helping me finish the floor, cleaning up after we cooked, right?
Yeah.
Good job.
We already cooked. Now we have to sweep this all up.
Sweep it all up, that's right. Floor is clean just in time for our soup to now be done stewing. So we're gonna add the last couple things. Instead of rice, I'm doing farro. So I'm gonna add a cup of that to the soup, and then Rosie has she's juicing our lemon for us, a half a lemon. And we have the Crispies in the oven. So this is now done. I'll just let it kind of cool down before dinner tonight, and then we'll serve it closer to dinner with a French baguette here. These just came out of the oven, so I just kind of wanted to show you what they were. But yeah, melted little bird's nest type thing. It's really hot, but you can see it's kind of all melted and blended together there. Yum. For lunch today, we're having leftovers. Some leftover pasta and some salad for Mama. I always love it when we have leftovers after a busy day, right? We had a great play date today, but things like went very quickly after with gymnastics run and dinner, and Gerard did not take his second nap. He just was fighting it. I tried again at like 4, fighting it. So he's just up now, and we've reached the goal. The goal was to get him to last until 5:30, and it's now 5:40. So next time he has like a little breakdown, that's when we're gonna go up to bed. The kids are kind of just playing. I just finished cleaning up from dinner. So I think it's gonna be a very out of routine, like putting Gerard to bed early, then coming back for the girls, hanging with them. He's probably gonna wake up. So like just doing this little bedtime game for the next couple hours, I think, is what we're gonna be doing before I can get back to, you know, my night. But they're just playing in here. Square, that's a triangle, Joel. Square. Do you remember what a square is?
A triangle.
Go to a triangle.
Triangle.
Get on. A circle.
I now have everyone asleep in bed, and before Gerard wakes up, I want to get a couple things done. So I am down the basement now, kind of going through the bags of things that I bought last night and the packages that have come today, and just writing everything in my Christmas notebook in my little planner to keep track of all the gifts I have so far. And I'll show you exactly what I got in a second. I just love this Christmas planner. It helps me keep everything organized. It is for sale on my website. If you want to take a peek, I'll link it in the description below. So what I got here, I got some jewelry cleaner. This is for my stocking. Here I got Rosemary some micro tiles. I like to have this sort of thing going to restaurants or traveling. This is a stocking stuffer for Isabel, just a Lego keychain Harry Potter. This is a gift for Jewel. She wanted something more school Barbie-wise, so that is why I picked up that. This is a Harry Potter cross stitch type thing. Again, Isabel, older kid, a stocking stuffer. Isabel asked for a Nintendo Switch, which I will not be getting her, but when I was at Marshall's, I saw this and I was like, well, this is kind of like video gamey with like some skill involved. You know, I thought maybe that would be maybe a substitute for the Nintendo Switch. I also picked up some grapefruit spoons. Isabel loves grapefruit, so we've been having them more recently, and this is a specific, you know, kind of spoon for that. So for her stocking, Juliana's stocking, some crazy scissors. I might mix some for Isabel and her. I got this double-sided magnetic puzzle, again, really good for restaurants or for traveling. This was at Once Upon a Child, and so was this brand new pack unopened of paint. So this will be for Rose. This is like a push and peel mat. It has like little lines in there, and then it comes with, let's see, these little things. Again, another travel / restaurant type thing. Good for a stocking, and it can be moved and manipulated around those things. And then Isabel asked for a purple Nike sweatshirt. So I found this like Nike sweatshirt and matching pant combo here. So I grabbed that for her. Now that I have that done, I am going to do a little bit of language practice. Like I said, I am learning Korean, so I have some flashcards that I like to do. I do some writing practice, really trying to get better at the actual alphabet so that I can recognize words more quickly. But I do like to spend a little bit of time, even if it's only 10 minutes a day, just doing this so that I can continue repetition. It's the only way I'm going to learn. So I do try to fit this in every day. And when I'm done with this, I will just kind of watch TV or fold laundry, which I don't have any tonight. So it's just like watch TV or relax until one of the kiddos wakes up. So that is really it for today. And I will see you guys next time. Bye.